Yeah, I remember the girl that I like on Attack on Titan, Petra Rail, the one that gets squashed by Annie like in the first season.
Oh, right.
She was funny for a few
I just
episodes.
loved how
Then they killed her.
flat she
Should
was.
see was in there. I actually
Yeah.
quite like Annie as well.
Oh
Yeah,
man, it probably
Annie
wouldn't be
is
Annie, bro. I
nice.
had the
Oh,
fattest
wait,
crush
we're
on
already
her
back
in
to Attack on
season
Titan.
Annie is the like pinnacle of
I got
being
you.
depressed.
It's
one. Yeah,
true.
but she's so hot though.
True.
That is true.
Um,
And Reiner also admits that by describing her as that Titan with the good ass. It's in
Reiner.
when Annie first shows up, Reiner comes up to Armin, and Armin goes like, "There's this special, I can't fucking remember, abnormals or something that they call
Yeah.
them," and Reiner just goes, "Oh, is it that one with the good ass?"
I'll be like, yeah.
I would be like, hear me out, guys. I know that we need to fight Titans, but hear me out. Hear me out on this one,
Yeah.
okay?
Let's just capture that one.
I can change her. Hold on.
I can fix her, guys.
I mean, Armin eventually does.
I would have
Yeah,
done
yeah,
it better
true.
and quicker.
Even though I don't think that her like character arc is that like is done pretty good. Like I think it's
Yeah.
because like it's just like, oh, I'm back and I'm good now. It's basically what happened with her.
Yeah.
Oh, Animate, somebody finally noticed the Angra t-shirt you're wearing.
Oh, nice.
But
nice.
then
Angra
in another one, somebody thought you were wearing a t-shirt of Saint Michael and called you a Satanist.
I'll take that as a win. I'll take that as a
Speedy,
win.
if you're gonna be in a metal band, you've got to grow your hair out, buddy. You gotta,
I
you
know,
gotta,
I'm
you gotta,
working on
you
that.
gotta have a
I'm
ponytail.
working.
sooner
Get
or
on
later.
that. Get some piercings. Put lots of eyeliner.
There's like so many comments throwing themselves at Anime to some real. They're like, I want him.
What
There
can
we
I
go.
say? What
There
can
we
I
go.
say? What can I say?
I mean,
This is what peak performance looks like.
swimming in pussy
Somebody
right
put,
now.
bro, imagine
But
showing
the
your
only
son
problem
World War
is
II
most
soldier.
of them are fanboys. So
Yeah.
Why is that a problem?
no, I'm not saying that it's a problem. Just saying
Bro,
that most
bro's
of them
entire
are
personality has been a lie. His entire personality has been a lie.
fanboys. You guys are following a line.
We've also coined a new name for our genre.
Okay.
What's the name? I forgot.
Cock and roll.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
oh,
disgusting, bro. Good.
No,
but
no,
disgusting.
we are not gonna do cock and roll. That's not.
The Oscar
next song.
goes to for best
Because
rock
it was a
Cock and
Portuguese comment saying is like rock and roll.
Ah,
but
yeah,
with
true.
cock.
There
Yeah,
was a
it
Portuguese
was
guy that said some shit like that. So
You guys need to like your next song has to be some kind of appreciation song for Astolfo.
yeah,
Our next song is a Creeping Death cover, but our actual next song is about tomboys.
That's what I would have
Excellent.
thought. Then
We're
we
going
got
yeah,
to
but
be
homosexual.
just gonna keep going with probably there's gonna be like one about muscle mummies as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
might as well.
we got the Golf Dummy Mummy song in works as well.
Sundares
GDM,
2,
it's gonna be
please.
called.
That's a personal request.
Ooh, Tsundere.
Oh no, I think we should make a song about hating on Sakura.
Call it
as well.
Ode to Sakura. Ode to Sakura.
Oh
No,
my
A
God.
love
not.
poem to Sakura.
Here's
I
a
wa-
question,
we
actually,
should do a
about-
song about femcells as well.
Since you mentioned Sakura, does Sakura count as a muscle mummy because she has the power but she lacks the body?
I don't know.
She probably is
I
pretty.
don't
I
think
imagine
so.
my ideal Sakura as being pretty muscular.
Like I like if we go with the story, she should be, but her design
yeah.
is never
Yeah.
shows that kinda.
You just haven't seen her in good gym lighting yet.
True,
Oh, shit.
true.
Yeah,
Maybe
like
that,
that.
maybe that.
Animates. People are making videos with the song in the background. now.
Damn.
Yeah,
Ooh,
TikTok
okay.
does that. TikTok lets you do
Yeah.
it. But
Again,
yeah, I
If that's my
Holy
legacy,
shit,
I don't know what to
we've got,
think
like,
about that.
We've gotten like 33 videos with people using our sound.
Damn.
that's cool.
Damn.
But Consumer does have a good point of like gym lighting is everything when it comes to those fucking Instagram
True.
pictures. Good
True.
cameras, gym lighting, that's like 90% of the stuff.
I'm just a tiny bit of steroids sometimes.
There's
Just a
actually a
little
really
bit
funny
of a
video.
truth.
Of,
Look, somebody put, bro, the song isn't even that good in the post. Hooray, we made it, guys.
Now you're
Made it.
There's a video about Brian Shawn, if you guys know who he is. He's like many times world's strongest man.
Yeah.
Like he goes to buy shirts and shit, and like the whole thing just derails because the fucking fitting room has a really good light, and they just have to like go and ask the stock like, "What's this light? Where can we get this?"
Yo,
It speaks volumes about the like fucking gym images
True.
people take.
Yeah, but
Oh, is
unfortunately, social media it is like very deceptive. So you,
Oh, yeah,
you
absolutely.
deceiving,
Whoever
deceiving. Sorry.
open the fucking chat, open that thing I just put in podcast times. Just fucking
Let me see.
animate. You are a legend among the femboy community now.
Where is it? Sorry.
Oh,
Pod
God.
times I put it in. Just
Pod
it's
times.
one of those like image ones where you have to like scroll past.
Hold on.
Bruh, I'm not opening a TikTok.
Could you say?
Screen. Oh my god, I did it again.
Tadori and Megumin. When
Ah,
he's
okay.
possessed
I think I saw that one. I saw that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Like my guy, we have made it. You've made it.
we made it.
We've had, like,
This,
Damn it.
20
this is going to be
we've
Anime's
had-
big break.
We've had like 20 people put it on their story, and one person had the Tottenkampf on their logo.
Have you
so
actually? Does the
I probably should
TikTok have a
take it.
link to Anime's YouTube channel? Because that would be
It's
pretty big.
linked. It's linked
yeah,
to
it's-
his. It's both of our TikToks in the
Yeah.
bio.
Okay.
Fortunately,
But, like-
people on TikTok apparently aren't that smart, so they are just like in the
Yeah.
video,
It's
but not
even in the
subscribing to the
comment
channel.
section. They didn't even click it. They've
I
only been
mean-
following the main account. So.
Yeah, but sorry. So you go
My,
first.
my
Jeez.
experience with YouTube is basically like I mention in the video that all the links, like music and shit, it's in the description. People can just look at the description, and
Yeah.
people are still commenting. Where can I find this music?
True.
Geo, fucking
Like to be fair, I am kind of happy that not a lot of people are subscribing to the channel just because of that. Because yeah, of course, for the numbers part, it would be cool, would be nice. But I kind of want to do this band thing, and I want to still keep doing the YouTube thing. And I kind of want to keep them separate, like in the form of like, okay, YouTube's gonna be like more of a serious stuff. I do videos about stuff that I enjoy, stuff like that,
Yeah.
and then TikTok, I do the funny videos and stuff like that. Plus, another thing that I kind of like scared me a little bit, like about the video going viral, kinda, is the fact that it's literally the first video that I decided to show my face on, like other than the
Yeah.
podcast. So like
Yeah.
normally I just speak on my channel. So I was like,
The
fuck.
only other like 2 or 3
People now
videos on
know
that
my
account
face.
have like 1,000 views each, and one of them is me farting. So
Now my
Quality
45%
content, Speedy.
female rate is gonna drop down after they've seen my face. God damn it. God damn it.
yeah.
but the fanboy percentage is gonna like
Well, I
skyrocket.
mean, the fanboy percentage is gonna skyrocket.
Yeah, he's gonna be hailed as their king.
Yeah, I've actually been thinking I should really start doing more like TikToks and YouTube Shorts and shit.
Ain't nobody
I'm
got
kinda
time
like-
for
Yeah,
that.
I'd say don't worry about TikToks. You're making more money off of YouTube. Just do more YouTube
Yeah,
Shorts.
I mean, getting monetized on TikTok is a fucking pain in the ass because you need 10,000 followers.
We're
monetized.
actually we have like partial monetization already.
What the heck?
Nice.
Yeah, because of that video, we've gotten partial
But
monetization.
that's even
It's
like what happens on YouTube, right? You just get one big video.
It's
and
not like the YouTube way. It's like, oh, we got the option to now we can be paid to use other people's songs. But like,
Yeah.
because we're a metal band, the songs that they're offering to pay us money to use in videos are all pop songs or like upcoming like artists of like
Yeah.
trap and shit like that. And we're obviously not part of that community, so it's
But
like weird for us to put up a video. It's like, hey guys, and then suddenly
Yeah.
it's like a trap beat in the background.
I feel like what consumer meant is like it's similar to YouTube in the fact that you have the partial monetization option. Like
Yeah.
YouTube always says, I think it's 500 subs and 3,000 public viewing hours. You get
Yeah,
the
something
partial
like that.
monetization and like
I'd
3
like
videos
to,
in a month or something.
also, guys, I'd like to add before I posted that video, right? The account itself was on 5 followers. It's now on 1,512.
You're
That's pretty
big
good.
time.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Also, it
And
does
it's like
kind of
so
show
much
the whole thing with social.
responsibility.
Yeah, it kinda
exactly.
shows-
I'm
It
scared.
shows the
I'm
thing with
scared.
social media is like you need that one big good break, and that will set you
True.
up.
It's that one stupid video that I didn't expect to do well suddenly does well. We
Yeah,
also got
true.
3 out of 4 of the requirements for the Creative Awards program. But I don't know what the
Nice.
fourth is because I can't see it. Okay. So collect have at least 10,000 followers, have at least 100,000 views in the last 30 days, and be at least 18 years old.
Yeah.
I
Also,
think we got
Are you
TikTok's-
18?
almost all of
You're
them.
looking pretty mighty young
TikTok's
right
algorithm
now.
is just kind of shite to begin with. Like
Oh, boy.
TikTok really relies. I feel like YouTube is like YouTube. You can build up a channel, but TikTok relies far more on going viral.
Yeah.
True.
But it's also
Because the
much
TikTok
easier on
algorithm is just
TikTok.
fucking brutal. Because I seem to remember it's like for TikTok to like continuously push your content, you need to upload at least once a day, preferably 3 times a day, every
True.
single day, which is just insane.
But
Yeah.
at the
Then-
same time,
then, like,
excluding animates
then
one, most of
TikTok-
these are like 20-second videos.
Yeah, TikTok also does have the thing like once you have the followers, then they are far more likely to push your content. Obviously, YouTube has the
True.
same thing, but apparently, like TikTok's algorithm like completely fucking changes if you have enough followers, and it's just fine whatever
Yeah.
the fuck you upload.
Like my TikTok account, which I post videos to occasionally, like I'm gonna go through. So the 3 top videos that I've got pinned, there's like one of them's 3,000 views, one of them is 600, sorry, and then the other one is 11,400, and that was a domestic girlfriend one, by the way.
But like,
And then there's like
we've
the
all-
most, it like fluctuates rapidly. So like some videos here it's like 2,000, 3,000, some here 500, then there's like 66, and there's one here with 4 views. So like
yeah,
it's pretty varied to say the least.
yeah, like especially with YouTube, I feel like we've all of our channels have been more of the like slow building up. None of us have really
Yeah.
gotten like one massive video with
Yet.
like hundreds of thousands of views.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I would say that
obviously.
that's a good thing. I would say that that's a good
Yeah,
thing. It
like-
it prepares you to face the big stuff like a little bit better. At least
Yeah, like
that's what I think.
there's I can't remember who it is, but there's like one guy who he did like funny gaming videos, and he used to get like a couple of hundred views on one of his videos, and then he made a video about like stairs being broken in Dark Souls 3, and that got like several million views, and you could obviously see it in the way like he reacted in the comments and stuff, that he isn't used to this kind of popularity.
Yeah.
And like obviously everyone wants that big break, so like, oh my god, I can now finally make money off this, yada yada yada. But at the same time, there are like a lot of people don't realize that there are downsides to that as well,
True.
like with fucking everything in life.
Your
I
fans
am
are-
happy with the speed that my channel is growing. Like I want to keep it like that, simple. I upload when I want. If I want to
But at
answer the
same
comments,
time,
I
feel
answer.
like being a small YouTuber extends so big now. Like, I feel like I would still be a small YouTuber if I had like 80,000 subscribers. I can't even lie to you. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But especially like with anime, like
Anime YouTube is such
Yeah.
an easy platform to do content in, like, but it is, but like because of the competition, it's very hard to grow. Obviously.
yeah,
yeah.
you
I
got.
mean, I do have a couple of videos. Like, and obviously, when you upload a video, you always hope, like, I wish this one does well. But you also
Yeah,
do
yeah.
need to set your like my bar for what is a good video is if it gets more views than I have subs at the time. Like, then I think it's a successful
Yes.
video. But obviously, like everyone wishes, oh my god, I wish I could get 100,000 subs and get monetized overnight and make millions. Like, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also not all people make it out to be.
True.
Yeah.
I also don't
honestly,
think
same
subs
goes for
even
the
matter
entire
now.
fucking YouTube thing. Like, if you go to Twitter, people go like, "Oh, YouTubers never do any work," but when you actually do YouTube, it's a surprising amount of work.
That's
Yeah,
just-
yeah.
I feel like
Re-
it's just a
the
disconnect.
research, the scripting, the
Yeah.
editing. If you're doing that all yourself, it's difficult.
It's just
Yeah.
the hours, bro. If like I guess anyone was to like even guess the amount of hours we put into a video, like
Yeah,
most
True.
of them would never.
The longest,
try it.
okay, the Shimonetta video is probably the longest I've taken to make a video because it took me 2 weeks to fully edit that.
Mhm.
yeah. Like
But then again,
my
going with my style is quite. It's a bit. Obviously, I do rely heavily on the editing to actually make things funny, but like and work. But yeah.
yeah, like, I feel like with mine as well, it's like the minimum I spend on a video is like a full work week, like 36, 37 hours.
Yeah.
What I spend on one video, and it would be really nice to get that kind of like payback if I could get the kind of money that I
True.
would get from working that much, which is obviously the reason why I'm no longer uploading weekly, because I got uni to do. And
Yeah.
graduating is still a far more
They never
important
pay
goal for me
you
than
for how long you work either. They don't.
True.
yeah, that's true. That's
then they're
true.
like,
But
You don't put any work
the-
in. Why?
the degree is going to pay in the long term when I can hopefully submit my work application to teach English in Japan.
Hell yeah.
Is
That's
that
gonna
you
be the
doing-
My
you're gonna
friend
the
is
quit
final
YouTube
arc
after
of.
that? Are you
No,
gonna
I don't
quit
think like
YouTube?
I don't think I'm ever gonna quit YouTube. I'll just like if I like obviously when I'm working, and right now when I'm doing lots more uni stuff, like I'm just uploading less often.
Yeah.
Mhm. I've got
And I-
5
like, I still
seasons
want-
planned. 5 more seasons
still-
in me.
I still want to keep it like in a way that I like. For me, YouTube, like obviously, I'm now monetized on YouTube. I'm getting paid, but it's like I currently make the 70 euros like every 2 months, and my next goal is to make the because obviously the payout threshold in YouTube is 70 euros, and my like first goal is to get to the point where I could get the payout every month, for example. And then probably the next goal after that is allow me to pay my bills with the YouTube money and maybe rent after that.
That would honestly,
Being able
even
to
like,
pay
even
rent
though it's a
from
small
YouTube.
amount of money, that would be so helpful. Imagine like you just have a couple £100 or something, like just enough so you don't have to worry about just even the minor
A couple
things.
of hundred is a surprising amount of money when like every month it's kind of like, well, can I buy this and this? Like, or like I can't buy this and this. Like for example, with me, I can't buy good food and games very often.
Yeah.
Like that, I think that's the goal. That's the goal. Like
if I'm able to afford a little bit more stuff than I can right now, I'll consider that a great success.
Like there's the whole thing of like money can't buy happiness, but money
that's a lie. That's a lie.
A rich man said that. Only a rich man.
Exactly.
I mean, have you ever seen a rich guy with a Bugatti be sad?
Yes. But the point is like
yes, after they got arrested.
There's actual like scientific research into it. Like money will buy happiness to a certain point because money buys stability, and stability makes people happy. Like being able to afford the things you like makes you happy. I mean, obviously, I'm not saying that you can't be miserable and rich because that's not true. It's like a completely different kind of world if you're a fucking billionaire. I still don't get the fucking, oh my god, I'm the richest person in the world, I need to make more money. I don't get that mentality. But money does buy you happiness to a certain extent.
True.
And if I could earn that money from YouTube, I'd be quite happy because I rather enjoy doing it. If I could make
for me,
$3,000
it always was like I never thought like I want this to work so that this can be like my full-time job. It's more of a if let's say if I can make some extra money with YouTube, and that allows me to buy like a guitar like once here and there, some stuff like that, maybe some extra pizzas in the weekend, some extra beers and stuff like that. That's fine. That's amazing. Because I think that the moment that it becomes like a full-time job, at least for me, I would become like kind of scared of it, you know? Like it would feel like wait, now this is real. Now I need to really
there's
grind
so much
here.
more pressure going on with it as well. Like, what if this video? Like, I've been working on this video for 2 weeks. What if it doesn't do well?
Exactly.
Like, what am I gonna eat next month if it doesn't do well?
I've been on this video for 6 months, bro. I've been on this video for 6 fucking months, bro.
I think I'm finally starting to understand consumers' point of view, because I don't know when this video is gonna upload. So I'm like, damn, like, and imagining you having to like wait 6 months for a video to upload, it's crazy. It is crazy. I don't know how you do that.
I actually did an empirical test on this. Like, how long can I go without uploading? Because my average daily views are somewhere in the range of between 300 and 400 views. And after it hit 18 days since last upload, my average views dropped to less than 100 a day. And then I uploaded on the 19th day, and it went back up to like 350.
I'm having the opposite effect of you, Cheese. I uploaded a video and my views went down.
I have a couple of videos that YouTube is just continuously pushing.
Within the last 2 days, my views have gone back up to like 395 views in the last 48 hours. And that's because the fucking Tomboy video decided, you know what, I'm going to revive myself again. And now it's gotten more views again. So it's like, huh?
That's what I'm telling you.
Well, one thing I'm very glad about,
YouTube is so unpredictable.
With YouTube, I'm telling you, part of why I'm only slightly okay with waiting this long between videos is I think if you just have a few good videos, a handful of good videos, I think that will serve you so much better than even like years and years of just producing consistent content. Because YouTube, if you have a banger video that people love, it will just keep showing that to them over and over and over again. Like you said, Speedy, you could have a flop, you could have a couple flops, but the Mesodachi video will just like raise your channel back up out of like it's
over 2 months, and in the last 28 days it's gotten 2,155 views. So like
that's pretty good.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm finally in the position where there is only one video in the stuff that people always watch of my channel, because there's like a lot of my videos are getting like some views every day, and I'm glad that I have now finally reached the position that there is only one video in the list that people watch that I am not happy with.
Which one?
Ooh. Okay, I can't wait to get there. I
Dog
can't wait
video?
to get there.
I
It's
went back.
from 2 years ago when I tried to do a little bit of like episodic reaction content, and the Vermilion Gold one is still getting views for some fucking reason.
I hate the Messadachi video.
Why?
It's so like, well, I don't hate it. It's just like the thing. Like if I export it in the wrong settings. There's a black border all the way around it. The editing is janky. Halfway through when I'm making a joke, the final like two or three bits of audio for it cut out to the joke. That is very roughly put in. It's like we're marking my fans, da 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 da, and it's like, and it's like marking my fans something about appearing on the screen for less than 2 seconds, and then just boom, that transition doesn't feel smooth enough. I don't even speak clearly in half of the video because I'm like,
Wait, which video is this one?
Oh,
The Messadachi one or the most recent one?
yeah, I'm not even speaking clearly, like properly. I'm like slurring my words and stuff, probably because I was tired when I was making that, or I was,
But at
yeah,
the same
medicine.
point, it has to
consumer.
say something if it's still your most successful one. Like I don't think it's just
It's
completely
my second
random.
most successful video, but like I'm just noticing all these small things and then I hate it. And then when they dropped the Queen Bee one, it was just like that's like the Queen Bee one and the two newest ones, like two of my favorite ones that I made because I had so much fun making them. But like, they just fumbled.
Kazuma, by the way, the Eminence and Shadow video you edited for me just broke 1,000 views.
Nice.
Ooh.
I like when a video continues to do well.
Congrats.
I think
Um,
Speedy's one as well is picking up decently.
Which one?
I honestly feel like out of my own content, one of my favorite videos is that Eminence and Shadow one.
Thank you, brother. It was honestly fun to make. I quite enjoyed it. I think whenever I finish this video, I'll probably go back to editing again, but it's just taken so
Yeah.
much of my time at the moment that I
Yeah.
One video that I really liked was the one that you edited for me because it was the Hokkaido Girls one. I really liked that one as
Yeah.
well.
It's almost at 900 views, man. I'm happy, bro.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
Considering
I was
it's only a
tempted
couple hundred.
to go into it after and do a tiny bit of editing for certain jokes, but I thought, you know what, I'll just leave it and just see how that goes. And it did, you know, it's pretty good.
I'm pretty happy with it too.
Yeah, also animates voice acting.
Yes.
That was
oh
really
my
good, though.
God. Yes.
Oh my god, my fucking Girls and Panzer video has broken 40,000 and I completely missed it.
Nice.
Wow.
40,000 views. It's now 40,482.
Bro, I
I'll
can't
tell you,
wait.
fucking
We're
missed it.
Me
gonna
and,
be hitting those. We're gonna be hitting those views regularly one day. I'm telling you guys.
Oh my god, that
Yeah.
would be
I
so
can't
good.
wait for
wanna
the
say,
day when we
like,
look at 40K
and-
views and we're like, is that all?
Yeah, that's kind of meh.
Yeah. Me and
Yeah.
Animates one day, we were talking about Yuchi's. When you just hit after you hit 1,000 subscribers, we were talking about how like he just kept growing and growing and growing really quickly.
Yeah.
You were constantly getting subscribers, and he has led to a theory that like as soon as you hit 1,000 subscribers, you start pushing your channel a lot more, and you end up getting more.
Oh, yeah,
subs from
absolutely.
it.
I
Yeah.
actually paid attention that there is a push at 1,000, but there's a significantly bigger push once you get monetized.
Once you get
Yeah.
the partner
Like,
program.
Like,
My
I
average
broke-
daily views tripled the moment I got monetized.
yeah.
Because
My-
here's the theory. The theory is
Yeah.
that as soon as YouTube sees you as like, okay, this creator here can bring me some views, some money. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna push his channel a little bit
Absolutely,
more. And then
absolutely.
when he sees that the push is doing well, it's like, okay, let's give him another push, and then another push, and then another one, and then that's how
Yeah,
big channel.
YouTube is a very exponential curve, and I actually have a friend who's on. I think she's now at like nearly 100,000 subs, and she mentioned that there's like her channel has had like these big growth spurts. Obviously, some of them are accounted to like the kind of content like she got a new great idea for a video series which got tons of views, but it's like it was like very slow until to 1,000, then
Mhm.
like a lot faster to 2,000, but not that fast, and at like 2.2, 2.3k just went boop, up,
Yeah.
and then she
I
was
think
at like
kind of- I did-
30,000 in a couple of months.
I just hope my next video is able to get me that push. Because I've been hyping up this video for like nearly a
I'm not
year
gonna
that
lie
I'm going
to
to
you.
make it.
The
And
Canada,
finally
Banking
made
it
it.
on one
Canada.
video, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's risky, bro. In terms of your mental
risky.
health,
I
I
have
think
a-
that's risky, bro.
I know, but like I've got a few more videos in mind. I'm planning like 2 off-topic videos that are like not anime related, but things I really want to talk about, like the Grand Tour ending and obviously Transformers now.
Yeah.
And then I've got the
Transformers.
Boys and Flugzeug one, which I'm still
This guys.
the Boys and Flugzeug one, which is another one, and also I'm doing one with Rage again, which is about Tomboy
Ooh,
Dojins.
nice.
So yeah, the Tomboy Dojins is gonna be the last like, hentai video for this year.
Ooh.
I have like couple of really ones that I think will do well planned. The ReZero one that I'm currently working on like predominantly is one of them.
Ooh, I read the script, the one that
don't
you sent on the
plan-
group chat. It is pretty good. Like
I feel like it is
Is it-
one of my best scripts to date.
I don't.
Yeah.
Like,
Good
I've trying.
choice as
I
well.
keep trying my best mentally to try not to predict views or anything like that. 'Cause I feel like that just is a bad.
no, yeah,
calling.
it
Yeah,
is.
Because
yeah.
I was thinking like I went into the mindset of the Queen Bee one, like this one's gonna get 1 million views and boost my channel, and then it flopped.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
at the same time, like
yeah.
obviously you can't go in like this video is gonna be the break all video, but at the same
Yeah.
time you also do need to like kind of pay attention to it because obviously you can't just make whatever and hope it'll work.
Yeah.
It is gonna be better if you like, okay, I like this series, I can like bring that into my script and like have a look at do people talk about it, is it popular?
Like, I
Like, that
think
kind of
you
stuff.
can do that thing that you were saying about, which is at the beginning of your
Yeah,
YouTube
yeah,
journey.
obviously.
You can kind of wing it a little bit, but after, let's say, to the point where all of our channels are right now, I think we all know what works and what doesn't in our
Yeah.
specific like
And you do
bubbles.
kind of get that
Yes.
point, like once you start getting subs,
gonna
you
switch
get
the
the like
lights on.
sort of feeling of responsibility to produce the kind of content your audience enjoys.
What the fuck is Yandex? Why am I getting views from Yandex? What's that?
I have no idea.
Yandere.
But yeah, I've got a couple. I've got a couple of ones that will hopefully do quite
Oh,
well.
it's
I have the
another
ReZero one.
browser.
I got the ReZero one that's been requested for well over a year now, and I'm working on a Haikyuu one because
Haikyuu
sports
one has
anime.
to.
I'm looking on my search.
anime
It's probably
tends to do
gonna do
really well.
pretty good.
I have a feeling that the Haikyuu one's gonna do pretty well.
But this is what I mean.
Like
Yeah.
Haikyuu is
looking-
probably
you-
like the
Are you
it's
watching?
the most famous sports anime in
Yeah,
probably the last
easily.
10 years.
Easily.
I'm looking at my search statistics. Like it's just Haname, Mesudachi, Manga Collection, Overrev, and Bakugan Reboot. That's
Yes.
all it
I'm,
is.
Something
I'm also
I
working
do-
on the
There's
Big Three
more,
video, but that's like probably gonna go until next year because I need to fucking finish Naruto and Bleach, and I
Something
feel
I
like
like
that's
to
also
do-
gonna do quite well.
Muramatu-san no Himitsu, My Hero. Wait, why is My Hero Academia on here? I've never made an MHA video, and also PJ Masks in English and Shimoneta Anime Sex.
Okay.
And then the anime. Wait, okay, so
Stevie.
there's
Okay.
something in
She
Korean
wanted to
here.
anime sex.
Okay.
There's something
Stevie.
in Korean
There we
down
go.
here as well, but I don't know what. Waifu Fighter, what? Oh, because I named one Waifu Fighter Jets, okay.
You should make a video about killing bites.
And then
About
also
what?
there's the anime man Bocchi as well. Haname Yuri, Haname Anime, Haname 2024, Bakugan memes, Waifu Fight, Strats
God damn
4.
it.
Is there any more
Yeah.
funny ones in here? No,
I
just
also have
anime.
the like series that I'm working on with is like the anime problem, but that's gonna take a long while to write in a way that it's funny. But it's something like it's more of a passion project. I don't think it's gonna do super well, but I just want to do it. Like I want to see if I can do it because obviously my comedy is, let's just say, lacking usually.
Okay.
And I kind of want to
Well,
like
you just
put
did a
myself
funny
out
right
and
there.
try- and
Yeah.
I try to like I'm trying to write something that's like specifically funny. Like I'm intentionally trying to create a funny script, and I feel like that's more of a challenge for me because I want to do it, but I'm hoping it will also do well.
And I read it.
No, it's very
Stop
much just like
secret.
point. It's not done yet, and I'm gonna work on like several of them because I want to make it into a series of starting obviously with isekai because I am apparently now the isekai hater. Yay!
Yeah, I'm looking
Nice.
at suggested videos. One that somebody has straight up just uploaded a hentai but blurred out all the parts, the bad parts.
Excellent. Actually, I
And
realized
then-
I don't think there's a single badly performing isekai video I've ever made. I think they're all doing pretty well. No, there is one. The Suicide Squad isekai is doing terribly. That's the
Ooh,
only
true.
one.
Yeah, but the anime was.
Is it wise to smash a centaur waifu? Pros and cons? What?
I have a
I think I've
feeling
heard
that-
about this one. I think
I
I've
have a
heard about
feeling
this
that
one.
that's something to do with Monster Musume.
True.
Probably, yeah.
I have once, as a horny
Is it
teenager, watched
is it
Monster
wise to
Musume and I
smash a
regret it.
bunny waifu and it's got that one from My Hero Academia who's actually somewhat good?
Wait, if
The
you
bunny
if you
girl.
Monster Musume and you actually enjoy it, does that makes you a furry?
I think it's more of a scalia because the main girl is a snake.
Depends on the girls you
a
like.
Lamia.
If it's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
horse,
but because technically, a furry isn't like an anthropomorphic mix between man and human, man
that is
and
true.
animal. So technically, like if you, I don't know, maybe it is like a territory that we shouldn't like go in. But
Weirdly, there's been a lot of discussions about this in Finnish media, like big mainstream media,
Huh?
about this topic because there's a problem in schools in Finland about therians, if you've ever heard of them.
What are they?
the name is familiar, but I
So,
don't.
There's a like some people are calling it pseudo furry, but it's apparently a very different thing where like kids like think they're like they have this whole thing of I am this animal, and there's been like so much fucking discussion on mainstream media in Finland about what separates therians from furries, for example. Because
Oh,
apparently furries don't identify as the animals; they just find the like appearance appealing.
So
Okay,
I don't
okay,
know
okay,
how
okay.
accurate. If we have any furries in
Go
the
on.
comments, can you clarify if this is true or not?
Exactly,
Because I have
please.
no fucking
It is like a
One-
genuine
my
question.
Mesudachi
Here.
video has been added to a playlist called LMFA.
Excellent.
Why
And
does
it's
it sound
got
like you just
8,000
glitched?
views. In.
There was actually a time when we were doing the infamous dog videos, I did actually Google the difference between being a furry and being a zoophile.
I
Is
think
there actually a
Zoophile just wanted
difference?
to fuck an
or-
animal.
Yeah, zoophile is having coitus
zoo-
with an
The
animal.
zoophile is worse than the furry.
Yes,
man.
yes, that's my findings from this
They
very
are, in
brief
fact,
research for
one
the dog
and the
anime.
same.
Oh my god.
It is just an early stage. It's like saying
Yeah,
a
Early
larva, a
onset.
cocoon,
Wait,
and a butterfly.
if you
are two
like
different
cat
things.
girls, like anime cat girls, is that
Oh,
considered as furry?
Is that a dangerous zone?
I
though?
consider
Is
that
Exactly,
is it
exactly.
slow?
It is a danger zone. For an example, you guys remember Dungeon Meshi?
Yes.
Yeah.
You remember the
Excellent
cat
show.
girl? I
Yep.
forgot
Yep.
I forgot her name.
Is it Izutsu?
Yeah, Izutsumi.
Yeah, Izutsu. There we go.
Like technically, she's literally like a hybrid between human and
Yeah.
a cat. So if someone, I think they're getting like very strange territories. Like it's hard to distinguish then.
Yeah.
Sounds furry.
Exactly. So very fun.
progress.
Very fun.
Yeah, it is like there is also. I'm very glad about this that they don't portray her in any kind of sexual manner. Because
It depends. If you're Laios, they kind of
Okay,
did.
yeah. I feel like Laios is like there's the whole thing that Laios is severely autistic and
True.
his interests are very specific and not have anything to do with sexual pleasure.
True.
But there's a scene where Laios wants to count her nipples.
Yeah.
What?
I mean,
Yeah.
she's
Oh,
not
Because
like
she's
a-
she's
perking
a
up like,
hybrid.
You
Yeah.
have
No,
like-
wait. She's a hybrid between human and cat. So
Yeah.
since he's fascinated by species and
Monsters.
stuff like that,
Yeah.
he wants to see how she is, and everything. It's
Yeah,
not
like
like in a sexual way.
Yeah, what makes the hybrid?
I don't know, man. That's pretty sus to me.
But on the topic of Dungeon Meshi, would you consider Fallin to be a scaly or more of a birdie? I think birdie is a word.
Birdie.
I think I'm more on the scaly side since most
Yeah.
of her is scales.
There is that scene where she rips a shirt apart.
Yeah.
And it's,
The monkey activation.
yes,
meme.
brain activation, neuron activation hits hard.
Yeah, I think that Marshall is probably like the funniest character that I've seen this
Oh, yeah,
year in
Marshall's
an anime.
great.
Like she's so good. Like I'm seriously considering reading the manga of Dungeon Meshi, but I kind of want to wait for season 2.
Yeah.
So it's
Season 2 was announced already, wasn't it?
yeah.
Let me check. Dungeon
I think it
Meshi
was.
season 2. Also, in announcement news, Freeren's second season was just announced today.
True.
Yes, the
Freaking season
second
2.
season of Dungeon Meshi has been announced. It was already announced apparently back in June.
Hmm. What's your guys' like audience geography like?
Ooh, let me
Mostly
check.
American and European, but I do have a
American,
surprising amount of
UK,
people from Asia as well.
Yeah, I have
Canada,
like
something like
a lot of East Asian viewers.
Speaking
Like,
against funny
Indonesia,
ideas, he's thinking he's gonna
Philippines, and
fly over to
Japan.
Japan
Actually,
and find his
Philippines
wife
is my
now.
second largest viewer base.
Let me check my. If I check the lifetime, that include all my old videos. So I'll include the last 365 days. So yeah.
That pupper
Okay,
is
so
looking mighty,
within the
mighty
last
lonely.
year, it's primarily United States, UK, Philippines, Canada, and India. But
lot
within
of
the
viewers
last
from
like few months or
Philippines.
so, I've been getting a lot of views from Japan.
Yeah, mine is predominantly
I wonder
US,
why.
Philippines, Germany.
What has changed?
Yeah,
Well,
it's the
Yeah.
hentai. It's the hentai content.
Probably, yeah.
See.
Also got 84 views in Saudi Arabia.
Analytics, audience,
Yeah,
right?
mine is and then there's geography. Mine is predominantly US, Germany, the UK, and Poland. Weirdly, and then it's from like non quote unquote Western world. I've got Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia is actually
Same.
quite big.
For me, it's
Born to
United
be
and
States,
Malaysian,
the
forced
Philippines,
to live in
India,
Britain.
the UK, nice. Indonesia, Brazil, Canada,
Why
and
the fuck have I
Bangladesh.
got so many views from India?
The
Speedy,
funny thing is, my
look in
own
the mirror.
country
In my
does not
health,
watch my fucking. I have more views from fucking Sweden than I do from Finland.
I don't even speak Punjabi or Hindi. How have they gotten so many views there?
They like one of
'Cause
my brothers.
you've
Speedy, you need to start doing the like stupidly stereotypical Indian accent.
No! Don't get the gift! Don't claim the gift card!
Oh god, that fucking video. Oh, I
I'm
remember
taking
that
my
one.
credit card off.
Don't claim the gift card!
I remember that fucking video.
Oh,
Holy
boy.
shit.
Yeah, let's do an episode where we all
Turkey,
go like
Bulgaria.
full stereotype.
I've
Stereotypical.
got 10 views from Kyrgyzstan.
Excellent. How many do you have
Nice.
Shout
from
out to all my
Pakistan?
homies from
10.
Kyrgyzstan.
Just 10 in the last year. I think I should do more.
Kyrgyzstani videos.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, well, guys, I'm coming to Kyrgyzstan.
So,
10
let's
anime
go.
from Kyrgyzstan. I've also got
Kyrgyzstan
a lot
nation,
of-
rise up.
10 views in Iran as well, but I don't
I'm
think they'd like
curious,
to.
actually. No, this does
Do not go
differentiate
to
nowadays
Iran,
between
brother.
Belgium
Okay,
and the
guys,
Netherlands.
I got 10 views in Iran, but like that was only like within the last year. But I think they don't like me anymore because I made fun of their navy.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I think I
Don't make
shouldn't
fun.
go to
Don't make
Iran.
fun of nationalities unless they're your own or American.
No, I made fun of their
true.
navy, so not the nationality, so it's fine. I've got 13 views in Nigeria as well.
That was definitely all me.
Damn.
Fucking awesome.
It's wait. Oh yeah. When did you go to Nigeria? Did you just set your VPN there, or did you just go there?
No, I
watch
went
my
there
videos there
this
and come
summer.
back? Oh, nice.
Back when
Is
I
the Fanta-
edited
is the
all of
Fanta
the
good?
Scott Pilgrim video in Nigeria.
Oh, that's cool.
Is the Fanta good there?
Bro, we've got the Nigerian Fanta downstairs right now. It is
Okay.
good, and by good I mean sweet. They put so much sugar in that thing. There's no such thing as sugar tax there, bro. You will get
Oh,
diabetes
okay.
from one
I
drink.
think-
I had the opportunity to try. I think it was American Fanta. It's just so much fucking sweeter than it is here.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I've got 36 views in Mexico, so yeah, let's go.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Finland
37
has.
views. Finland, I got 44 views, but I think I know.
I think
Yeah.
you might have.
watching them.
I think you might have more views from Finland than I do.
I was about to say, I
Bruh.
think you
That's
have
44
more than
in the last
44
year, though.
videos.
In the last year, I have 660 views from Finland.
Okay, I
Which
got
is still pretty
54 from
bad.
France, which is surprising because I
I
make
have-
fun of them so
Hey,
much.
I have
Watching.
876 from France.
How many do I have from Sweden? 88. No, give me more. I like your death metal a lot.
No. We make
84.
more fucking death metal than Sweden does. Same
I think
with
Sweden makes
Norway.
Sweden makes better
Is it
ones.
true that like the government literally have like music stuff, like plans for.
Yeah, music grants and stuff.
Yeah,
You get-
exactly.
And
It for
Finland has the most metal bands per capita in the world.
I
Nice,
think
nice.
the only Finnish band that I know of is Children of Bodom and Apocalyptica. Otherwise, that's it.
Kiko Loureiro, who was the
Yeah.
lead guitarist for Megadeth, he also lives in Finland.
Also, Nightwish. I assume you have heard of Nightwish.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They're Finnish. They're probably one of the biggest Finnish bands. Weirdly,
What
there's
about-
also there's Lordi who won the Eurovision like as the first
Ooh,
metal band
Lordi.
ever to be in Eurovision.
Yeah.
They're Finnish. I
Oh.
remember they opened a restaurant after that, and it like went bankrupt a few years later.
Makes sense.
I've
Makes
got
sense.
96 views in Italy and then 127
It's all
in
anime.
South
All-
Africa.
All me,
Oh,
brother.
me.
All me.
I got 120 in Romania of all places, but I may have previous connections with
Yeah,
that
that was
one,
me.
at
I had
least,
some
'cause I know-
escapades there.
Oh yeah,
It was.
I know,
Consumer spreading.
I know. Like two
Consumer,
people
no,
from
consumer on a
Romania.
Tuesday flying to Romania.
I got 250 in Brazil.
Romania.
I got 250 views in Brazil, so big up my Brazilian
Shout out to all
fans.
my
That
Brazilian
might fall.
Brazilian fans
Isn't there
rise
a
up.
big thing in? Isn't there a big thing in Brazil going on about like
Twitter?
banning social media?
Yeah.
Yeah,
banned
apparently
Twitter.
they banned Twitter for a bit, but people
Yeah.
are already like downloading like VPNs.
But I think the
to
reason
Yeah,
they
yeah.
banned
use the
it was
app, so-
because Elon refused to like ban some like account they wanted, and they were like, ban it or else we'll literally just and like in reaction to Elon not banning the account.
Yeah,
It makes sense. It makes sense
It
that that
was
would
it
happen.
was like a stance against Elon Musk, so, like personally. It was a personal attack against Elon
Uh,
Musk.
350 views in Malaysia and 355 in
Oh,
Australia
bro,
as well.
I want to go to Malaysia so bad, bro.
I'm
No,
actually. Some of my family is from there, so
But
I could
I,
go.
I would like to go to Australia one day, but fucking flight
Why? That
tickets
place
are
is just
super expensive.
desert, bro.
I, c-
I want to go to Thailand.
w-
I'm just
I
gonna say
wanna-
that.
I know why exactly why you want to go there.
We all do.
There's
We
one
all
reason
do.
why you want to go.
I'm
Yeah.
actually thinking like if and when I do go to Japan to teach, I'll probably like travel Southeast Asia quite a bit because it's so much fucking cheaper than flying
I
from here.
honestly think Southeast Asia is one of
Nice.
the most interesting places. I think.
I would
in the
love
world.
to go to like there are some really fucking interesting, like especially like natural and historical places in China, but
Mhm.
at the same time there's also
With the
CCP.
potential job I'm going to get, I will not be allowed to go to China if I do
McDonald's?
security.
Mackey's is stopping you from going to China.
No,
You
not
can't
that.
go. There's the fucking like the birth of communism in China. There's a fucking Mackey's
What
on that
job are
same
you
square.
thinking of getting?
And there's also a gift shop.
Speed.
But yeah, if I actually go through and actually get a cybersecurity job, I will not be allowed to travel to China or
Huh.
Russia. Or
My
North
mom does
Korea.
that.
I don't think anyone can currently travel to Russia from anywhere in the Western world.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
also very true.
I got in Germany. I've got
going to China
584
would be pretty
views.
cool.
Shout out to all my
Sorry, what anime?
Germans are so cool, bro.
Go, like traveling to China, like as a vacation, it would be pretty good. I
Yeah,
would
like
love to do
there are so many like really cool like also like China is such a massive nation. There's like such varied areas. Like everything's super different. I don't
Yeah.
remember if I've ever talked about this, but I used to be in a long distance relationship with a girl from Hong Kong. And, like,
Oh,
I got acquainted with a lot of like the different things in China.
nice.
But yo,
Through
my
her,
friend
and
told
I
me he
mean-
was dating a Hong Kong girl once, and then showed me a picture of her, and she was just white.
No, she was born and raised in Hong Kong and not the British side.
Okay.
USA, yeah, like 20,000 views there. UK, surprisingly, actually 2,000 views in the UK. Guess I'm not popular here. Oh no. Oh well.
That's
Jeez,
what I want to do. 'cause
Do
the
you
thing is,
already have
UK
like
YouTube is so big, but like,
does your uni have like some programs to make you able to become a professor in Japan, or like would you have to apply for like a
I mean, uni does have that, but that would I'm not gonna finish my master's degree now,
I see.
so that would require me to do that. I'm just gonna finish up all the courses I need for my bachelor's and do what I can do for the master's, and then I'll probably like just apply directly through this. There's a lot of companies that do like
Yeah, I've read about some of them. Like you leave your information, then they call you when like a spot is ready, stuff like that,
Yeah.
right?
yeah, it's I'm gonna do that, and then like while I'm there, I'll do, since Finnish universities allow you to do what's called open university, where you can pay a little and you can complete courses whenever. You don't need to be like a student at the university.
Oh, nice, nice.
So that's
Nice,
how I
good
intend
loophole.
to finish up my master's degree. while I'm
Videos
there.
growing. So the video growing my audience the most is the Mesudachi video as well. It's
There you
moderate.
go.
Meanwhile, all the rest of them are just low.
Womp womp. But
People love
that's
Mesudachi,
that's
apparently.
kind of the plan. Obviously,
Make
it will
more.
probably take some time because I don't want to go to a foreign country with like Premiere 2 Pete did with like fucking $20 in his pocket.
Yeah,
like-
I recommend you to
Chris
save some
abroad
money.
went with
Yeah,
like
Because I did this
400
when I went to
flights.
the UK. I literally went there with 20 euros in my pockets, literally.
Yeah,
Only that.
B and I have this plan that we'd like to save at least 10 grand
Yeah.
before we go, because it's kind of like oh shit money if we need to
Yeah,
use
yeah,
it. And
yeah.
obviously
Yeah.
it's going to take a while for us to get there because we're applying together and we want to be obviously be in the same city and stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
Not necessarily the same school, but like,
She also studying to become a professor.
yeah, she's studying to be a teacher as well of English.
Oh.
We're both English teacher students.
Oh, okay, that's so nice.
It's like essentially, like we both were like thinking it would be really cool to do a doctorate, but
Ooh.
I fully admit that I'm not fucking smart enough to do a doctorate. I could potentially do it in like literature or something, but fucking linguistics professorate, no. Like I'm not getting that doctorate done.
Jeez, think about how it's gonna sound.
Professor
Dr.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Dr.
I know.
Cheese.
It's gonna
Dr.
be so
Cheese.
good.
I would have to get a lab coat though.
Yeah, yeah.
You have
Because
to throw-
consumer's
you
already
need
gonna
to
become a
throw lab
doctor,
coat,
so we already
whatever.
have Doctor Consumer.
Yeah.
Then Doctor
That doesn't roll off
Cheese.
the tongue as well as Dr. Cheese.
Doctor Cheese. It sounds
No, but,
so
like,
cool.
Getting a PhD would be really fucking cool, but like it obviously it's a very different kind of schooling, and I might because
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
I'm not gonna stick around in Japan for like fucking 40 years. I'll probably
No,
be like
yeah.
5 years. So there is a chance that when I come back, I
Why?
might apply again, depending on like how much money I have and stuff. Because like
Mhm.
doing a doctorate in Finland it's kind of different because you are basically just doing your own research. There's no courses attached or anything, so you can like do full-time work and then you just need to time it to do a doctorate at the same time.
Mm.
Like my Japanese teacher, who now unfortunately retired, which I'm very sad about because she was the fucking best.
Aw.
Like she finished her doctorate dissertation while she was teaching Japanese at university.
Mm. Damn, that's so cool.
Partially because I miss that she left because I still need to complete 2 Japanese courses and I have no idea how strict the new teacher is. Because the old one was really nice to me and let me pass courses that I probably shouldn't have.
Aww.
Yeah, I kind of
Don't
miss
even
that.
doing that on the internet.
Time to become Nihongo Jozu. I mean, it's just like my problem with Japanese, I never had the time to dedicate like enough of it. So I passed the courses and then like 2 weeks later, what the fuck was this again?
Bro, I wish I was
I
one of
tried
these
learning
weebs
it.
that like really wanted to learn Japanese.
Same.
Like, you know, those ones that
There's so many
actually.
manga that's not available to us. Think of all the isekai. we could
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wait,
tried-
not
I
this
tried
guy.
to learn it for such
The
a long
point
time.
is that.
Like,
I
honestly, my big
was
problem
only
with
able to
Japanese
say a
is
dick joke in Japanese. That was like my peak speaking, but I
Chinchin
now
daisuke
forgot it.
nandayo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Honestly, my big
Chinchin
problem with
wa.
Japanese is I'm
Wow,
really
nice
fucking
guess.
bad with kanji. Like that's my biggest problem with Japanese, and I don't know how the 2 new courses even go because they're like completely new courses. I don't know
Yeah.
anything about them because our fucking system changed like last summer. So I have no idea what I'm in for this spring, but we shall see.
No,
I
but
will
it
hopefully-
is cool. It is cool that
I will
you managed
hopefully
to
have finished my
merge the
bachelor's
two
degree.
things.
Yeah. Like my stuff that I'm doing at uni is English linguistics, which like our English it's a bit like general in the
Yeah.
mostly in the bachelor's degree because obviously you have translation and the culture side as they call
Mhm.
it. They're like in split. So I'm not doing translation. I'm doing the culture side, which includes
Yeah.
general English linguistics, which is my specialty. Like that's what I like specialized in. But we do also take a lot of like literature analysis and stuff.
Like the university that I'm thinking about applying has the same 2 courses that you said. Like I'm still not sure which one I want to apply, if the one that you are right now or the other one that I already forgot the name.
Yeah, I think it's like general EU standard now to do it like that. So you have the translation quote unquote culture, but culture then like further splits into literature and linguistics.
Mhm.
Mm.
And then obviously have my pedagogical studies, which I'm basically done with. I think I've like one course left because they fucking changed the system and I need to do an extra course. And then I got Japanese as part of my degree. Japanese
nice.
language,
Nice.
which is
Japanese,
it's like
Nihongo.
it's also like our Japanese is called Japanese language and culture because we obviously the point is that you learn to speak Japanese, but we have like courses on classical Japanese literature, Japanese history. The ones I've left to do, the new ones are like Japanese history in Japanese, and I think the other one's called Japanese culture in Japanese. So it's like observe like for the cultural stuff where I think if I remember correctly, we're like reading texts in Japanese, like Japanese history books and stuff like that.
Ooh,
Like One
nice,
Piece.
nice.
Like One Piece, exactly. The most historically significant text to have ever appeared from the country
It's
of Japan.
true.
Exactly.
There was this picture taken outside of an Indian exam hall where they were it was for an English exam, and there was like they had to write something about like a piece of media, and one of the ones that was accepted was Attack on Titan.
Excellent.
Nice.
Yeah, that's something that I remembered out of nowhere.
I mean, someone made
Attack on my brain
a
cells.
master's degree about Attack on Titan, like analyzing Attack on Titan. There's a master's dissertation regarding Attack on Titan. I can't remember what. I think it's literature studies, but I'm not exactly sure. But I know someone made a master's dissertation based on Attack on Titan. And I have a schoolmate who did her master's degree on Lord of the Rings and Sam and
Oh,
Frodo being
nice.
gay.
Oh.
Totally accurate.
So in my school, well, when I was taking my GCSEs, which most of them I failed, we had two for English. We have one which was literature and speaking. So for my speaking exam, I wrote it about. No, I actually got like a really high grade in that. I got a merit.
Nice.
So it was
Pretty good.
better than a pass. I wrote it about the development of a car because this was before I got into my anime.
Wait, how do you
phase.
write a speaking
I was
segment?
also thinking that this whole
Like a
time.
speech. It's a speech,
Oh,
basically.
you write a speech.
It's meant to be a short 2-minute speech. I showed it to my teacher. She's like, "This is like 10 pages long. You're not getting that done in 2 minutes." So I had to rewrite. I had to rewrite it completely to like only include the best parts of information and bring it down enough so it was less than 2 minutes, and also include a segment for people to ask questions about.
When you go to academia, it's really big that you don't speak overly long. Like that is one thing they keep telling us. Like, it's as bad to speak over time than speak too quickly.
Ooh.
Like we had several classes on like academic speeches. I did one on the Spitfire and I did one on Lord Admiral Horatio Nelson.
Horatio, isn't that a horse?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
The Nelson one was really fun to do because I generally like history stuff. I was actually there was a time when I wished I would study history, and then I realized that I can't fucking remember dates.
I really would like to take. I wanted to take history for like.
In another world, you'd be a great World War II scholar.
Yeah, that was actually something I wanted to do, or at least do like something wrong relating to like, history or World War II or whatever. And literally anything but what I'm doing now.
Like when I failed,
I would not be a YouTuber.
When I failed at the army, oh no, when my back went pop in the army and the military doctor threw me out, was like my options were basically I could try and do what I wanted to do, which would have been either marine biology, but the problem with that is that for some fucking reason our universities back in the day, if you were to apply to biology, you would also need to fucking do math for some reason.
I got rejected from the RAF.
For what reasons? Asthma or math?
I don't think it was the asthma part because I applied for an apprenticeship to be a weapons technician for the F-35 and basically it just never got back to me. I got ghosted by the RAF.
Chase them up, man.
Yeah, but
that was like a year ago now.
Bro, chase them up.
I received a text. No, actually, no. I got a text message back from them saying, "Sorry, we don't want you." Basically, I got that while I was at work, and I was like,
I would say that we're full, but I would be lying. So
They don't deserve
I would
you,
assume
bro.
they want some kind of a background in weaponsmithing or something. If you want to be a
it was
weapons
just
technician.
putting missiles into the thing. I read into the role. It was like general maintenance on the F-35 and stuff like that. So like, I was like,
that usually they usually want you to have some kind of background in engineering or something for that.
I did plumbing and electrics. Fight me.
Yeah. The other thing I was kind of thinking of applying for was history. I
But
didn't
it was
actually
the
apply for
thing is though,
history.
it was an apprenticeship. They were gonna teach me how to do things on the job. So like,
Yeah, but they usually still want you to have some kind of background information on it. Like at least here they do. They want you to have like some kind of previous experience in whatever the fuck you're applying to. But the other one I applied to was history, and in the exam I realized that I can't fucking remember dates, and the only thing I was good at was English. So there we go. I'm
Anki,
no
bro.
linguist.
I
Flash
got
card.
rejected from like 3 different museums as well for jobs at the museum.
I've actually worked in a museum. It's really fun.
I got rejected
Right.
from Duxford Museum. I got rejected from the Natural History Museum.
Why?
And then the Science Museum.
Why?
I don't know. They
Tell
never gave me
them to
answers like,
shove
sorry,
it
we
up
don't
more.
want you. Yeah.
We wish
I
you would.
wrote, like, for the cover letter for Duxford, I wrote like a 2-page cover letter, like, because I cut it down multiple times because it was too long.
I have
Not
a
a three-page
feeling that
cover
was
letter,
too
but,
long
like-
and they didn't bother reading it.
Yeah, probably, but like, I really
Because-
wanted to get that job.
My experience in trying to
This
get
is
a
only a
job is
few months
they want
ago.
you to explain something to them in like 3 seconds flat, and that's it.
Yeah,
I
Oh,
need
it's just like
money,
an
that's it.
intro
If
to
that
a
was the
YouTube
case, I would've
video.
put, like, I really like airplanes.
My old boss was the best
And
because
tanks.
like
You should have
I
put,
went
I'm autistic. They would have worked.
Yeah, yeah, good point, good
Yeah.
point.
my old boss was the best because like I went to the job interview and he was like, okay, do you lift? Yeah, sure. Why do you want this job? Why do you want this job? That's a dumb question. You want money? Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was really fun. I really enjoyed working for that company. Like I didn't hugely enjoy the job of being because he asked if I work out because I was working as a bouncer, and obviously you need to be relatively in
Yeah,
good
yeah.
shape, and I have background in martial arts and shit. So it's like I
Damn.
got that job very
Is there
easily,
something you
but
haven't done, Cheese? Is there something that you haven't done before?
No.
I haven't been a
Like-
plumber.
Oh, okay.
I was in the like I worked for the military a bit, and I done like bouncing gigs as like a part-time job aside from like next to uni. Because I got that because obviously I have the military background. I've done martial arts as a hobby like a bunch. I can't do them right now because I need to get my ankle fixed, but I would love to do like we have a club here in where I live who do shojutsu, and I'd love to do that because I've never done any
Ooh,
like
nice,
Eastern
nice.
martial arts.
Is
Yeah,
that
I
a-
found that there's a kendo club in my area as well, which
Yeah.
that
Ooh,
was
that's
surprising.
cool,
We
that's
have
probably
HEMA
not.
here as well. Like HEMA is something I did quite a bit, but I did HEMA predominantly with a poleaxe, and the one here is longsword, so I wasn't super interested. So I figured I'd try something else, and then my ankle went pop. Fuck you.
Every
boy.
time you get into something, your body part just gives up on you.
Yeah,
It's like,
Nope,
pretty much.
we're not doing that. We're not.
I mean, I've had a back surgery. I have had a shoulder surgery. I've broken several bones, including my skull.
Damn.
oh boy.
Oh wow.
I have a skull. I can't. I'm not sure if it comes through in the camera. I probably need to put the light a bit lower in my shoulder. I have a scar like up here, there, which also
Oh,
fractured
oh,
my
okay.
skull.
Oh.
I've also had an injury to my skull.
We can tell.
Here, this.
Fucking
boy.
hell, Consumer.
It doesn't lose
when
as a beat.
This,
It does
this
not
happened
lose
here
as
when
a
I was a very young child. I'm not sure what the
Oh,
story
I've
was.
noticed
Apparently
that
a
one, the
ball hit
one
my
you have on your
face.
eyebrow,
Yeah.
like from
Yeah,
far down.
yeah.
I
My
also have
mum
a
calls it my mum calls it the Harry Potter skull. I call it the ouch.
I also
The
have a
ouch
soft
scar.
spot at the
That is
back of my
W
head
parenting,
because
though.
I tripped
The
as a
great,
toddler.
the great
Damn.
ouch.
The great ouch. Yeah, I have a similar story from like being a toddler. I have a bald spot somewhere over here, which is actually just a big scar because my mum was washing the bathroom floor and I was a young toddler and go, "Yay, it's slippery!"
Ah.
and I ran on it
Ah.
and I tripped and hit my head on the stone floor.
Oh
Oh,
god.
boy.
Maybe that's why. That's the reason why I am the way I am.
Yeah,
Oh.
maybe.
Guys, real quick, that's just a curiosity of mine. How long has been this podcast, like this episode?
I have no idea.
An
Probably
hour
around
and
Because
But
it's-
I've got a serious question though. Do you guys blow dry your balls?
No.
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 Damn it, I'm the only one.
I just
Gotta
love
keep them shaved. So
Because
they don't
it
smell
feels
right.
like we've been talking for hours.
Yeah.
Like
But
It's
also,
almost
like,
two.
Oh yeah, let's
Almost,
bring
yeah.
bring the
I
up
think that-
time.
we have two
think-
episodes ready.
Two episodes.
We just end it with the JoJo's to be continued. And it just
yeah,
stops.
exactly. Exactly.
Honestly, we could do that. That would be great because I
Yeah.
am not sure I can make it next weekend.
We'd have,
See?
we'd have to
Perfect.
record
I'm
another
working.
episode.
I'm working next Saturday, so like, yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do this in the two. Let's do the JoJo's thing now. Everyone's
Yeah.
gonna be
Boom,
held
boom,
up
boom,
in tension.
boom,
Like,
boom.
also,
Exactly.
the cat is looking
You
really.
wanna do
mad.
a
What
JoJo's-
happened on
let's
this
all do a
episode?
JoJo's pose.
Yeah, can't do a Joe. The only one you can do is the Jonathan Jones. Oh no, it's Joseph Joestars is the.
Yeah, Joseph.
I saw
Who wants
that
to
there
be
was a fucking.
Caesar?
Wait, hold on.
What is Caesar's pose even? Fuck.
Caesar's.
I was
it's
thinking like-
something-
like,
something
you know, like-
this, I think. Like it's.
I
No,
was-
wait.
I was thinking just like someone wants to be laying flat
I'm
on the
trying
ground
to
dead.
remember. Well, I'm trying to remember the poses, but the only
I
one
was
that I
saying, who
remember
wants to
is
be
the.
dead?
Paul Naref is greatest one, the one where he's
Yeah.
reaching over the fucking ground. Like, oh, whoops, I'm hitting my microphone. Jean-Pierre
What's the most
Polnareff.
ridiculous? What's the most ridiculous JoJo's pose?
I think Paul
Probably
Naref is
something
probably the
by
most ridiculous.
Giorno Giovanna. He has like the
Oh,
weirdest
yeah.
poses.
Mm.
He does have some pretty funky ones.
Ridiculous JoJo's poses.
Oh yeah, the greatest JoJo pose is obviously the Jonathan's when he's holding his arms up and his shirt rises to show his abs.
True.
Ah.
That is the greatest
Little
one.
man service
obviously.
for the audience.
Yeah. Dios is also
Did
Dios
we-
is the Michael
Yeah,
Jackson one.
Dio's
Did we also
poses
talk
is
about the
iconic.
convention that we're going to next year?
Ooh,
We're
yeah.
potentially going to a convention. next year.
Potentially,
Depends on
potentially.
like people's
Yeah, like
Potentially.
all of us.
schedules and money and stuff. Because obviously,
Exactly.
Animate and myself would have to travel in an aeroplane, and aeroplanes. Are
I
fucking
might have
expensive.
to. Brummy is far. Brummy is
Take a train.
far.
Just walk.
Walk. Start now.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Bruh,
damn.
from- Birmingham
I-
ain't too far away from where I live, so I'm fine. I could just. But yeah, then I get like really badly travel sick.
You know what?
Well,
if
not
what,
badly,
if
but,
we
like,
manage to
fine.
get to go to this convention, let's all
Yeah.
do like a JoJo pose, like when we
yeah.
when we meet up.
It'll be
Yeah,
my
honestly,
first
for me,
year.
the biggest cost is probably gonna be like staying somewhere over the weekend.
Yeah, same.
Because flights to London are like $50.
True.
Me and Cheese, you and me will have to get this picture then
Oh,
for
God,
all
which
for
picture?
all the fights that we're playing.
Yeah.
that
Oh, that
like
would
to
be
follow.
cool.
Yeah,
That would be cool.
You have to be
Alright.
the one further away because otherwise I'd still look bigger than you.
Yeah, I know. I'll start pumping roids or something, or I'll get like that surgery that like makes you taller with your legs.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, that one.
Well, do we want to do an outro for this episode
Yeah.
then? And
This
Yeah.
double episode that's it
yeah,
has
this
now
a
turned
double
into-
episode.
to be
Well,
continued.
Thanks again
Wait, is
for
this-
watching
wait,
this
wait.
video.
Is this the
Oh,
episode
sorry.
to be continued, or are we just going to leave, cut
I
it
think
in the
we
middle?
We're
should
going to cut, we're
cut-
going to cut this in
Cut in
half.
the middle, and then like
And do
people
the-
are gonna find out the next week what
Yeah,
happened.
we're gonna do the JoJo's thing, and we could could.
Okay,
Isn't
but
the
we're gonna
first
move
one, like,
this
15
ending
minutes
to the
long?
middle of it.
Yep.
No, we're gonna put the okay. We're gonna put the okay, perfect.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought I was just
okay.
gonna combine
Yeah.
them into two and just call it a day.
We're gonna try to
Or
do
might not.
something here.
Okay.
So
Which
you
would
guys are
happen.
might thinking, what the fuck happened here? Well, we decided to divide these episodes in two parts because it was very long. So if you want to know how this episode's gonna end, check in next week to the Generic Anime Podcast. I think you're gonna keep hearing us talking about very interesting topics. You want to say something? You want to say something?
Get him on. I want to hear what he has
Yeah.
to say. I want to hear what he has to
Yeah.
say.
You want to say something? Okay, because they are barking here. So Lola, say something to the people that are watching this episode. She doesn't want to say anything. She doesn't want to say
What
anything.
about the other
Camera
one? What about
shy.
the other? Bring the other one. Bring the other one.
Well, that's it for today's episode.
Oh,
See you
guys,
next week.
Guys,
Bye.
This dog wants to say something. This dog wants to say something.
Don't do it.
Okay.
Anime chain is bad.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
Bye bye.
Just looks like we're
We'll see you
fingering
next
right
week.
now.
With
Okay.
all of this chaos.
Do we do like
Yeah.
another outro now, or do we just finish this one with that?
we could just finish it now.
No,
Yeah.
wait,
Just
wait,
end
wait.
the
We should
recording.
also record a second outro for the second part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
then.
Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this episode of the Generic Anime Podcast. Yeah, check out next
we
week.
broke
for
we
what
broke the
happens, I
meta and
guess.
recorded at one sitting. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I know. Wow, it's so
Fancy
cool,
schmancy.
right? Jesus, still
Yeah,
the
if
same
you got- well,
age.
If you guys enjoyed this type of episode, because it is a little bit different from what we normally do on this podcast, let us know down in the comments. And that's
We
it for
will not
today's
read
video.
them.
We will read the comments.
We
Shut
will
up,
read.
Speedy.
We will read the
Yeah.
2 comments that we're gonna have on this video.
Yeah, subscribe to the channel,
I'll
share the
call
shit,
it lucky if we
like,
get one.
all that stuff.
We
Go
also need,
subscribe to
we
my
also
channel
need
so I can break
titles and
2,000
thumbnails now.
subs.
Somebody's lacking on the thumbnail department.
I'm
Bye-bye,
literally just make
everyone.
I just
Bye-bye.
script now. I'm a full-time scripter.
Yeah.